that the one on the right is after?
Yes.
Okay, so why are we seeing waves in the before, or no waves in the before, and then waves in the after?
Well, I think what they're trying to show is the people.
I know, but look at the waves.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense to me. The waves should be unaffected unless there are boats, but there are no boats in before, and there are no boats in after. So that's...
My childhood tasted like chaos. A beehive after the baseball bat, a broken Ferris wheel. At 8, I was diagnosed a disaster, an incurable catastrophe, an unrepentant shit disturber. I was the kid you did not want in your class. You know, the one who couldn't sit still, couldn't do the drill, didn't fit the bill, never would, never will, until I got the chill pill. Ritalin. Now we're fitting in, paying attention, listening better than it's been. Let's not pretend it's a solution. It's not. Just the best we got because the system shot. Having attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is like living inside a violently disobedient clock. Seconds slowing into forever. Then jumping into overdrive. Warp 8, warp 9, warp 10. Mr. Scott, I need more. Aye, Captain, but I'm afraid she'll blow. Having ADHD is like being an exclamation mark in a world of commas. It's telling the cop, go yourself, because the dial on my rage diminisher is malfunctioning. It's tuning out my wife who's sitting right in front of me because the fly on the ceiling is walking backwards, and I forgot to call my mom, who was a terrible cook, but I didn't care. I ate so fast food barely touched my taste buds. I don't know why they call them buds anyway. It's not like they become flowers or friends or beer. I remember the first time I took Ritalin. My mental merry-go-round began to slow down, and everyone suddenly started speaking human. But by then, I found my own ways to cope. I went to 5 different high schools, failed every class except gym, drama, and dope smoking. Math was like studying advanced theoretical Klingon, like bungee jumping off the back of a pickup truck. I still don't speak numbers. My adolescent mind was a paper plane in the palm of a hurricane. And ultimately, the only thing school ever taught me was that I wasn't good enough to make the grade. I know my attention fluctuates, but when love calls my name, I focus like the Hubble. I can see God's fingerprints on every flower petal. I remember the cut, color, and texture of that dress you wore the day we met, the saline sweetness of your sweat, and every switchback curve in your beautiful smile. You say living with me is like having a Swedish death metal band in the basement and a drunk kangaroo in the bedroom. But although I can't sit still for more than 3 minutes, I still see forever in your eyes. And though sometimes I don't pay attention, I know exactly how much this love is worth. The world disdains the distracted mind. They prefer us focused on our flat screens, too terrified to imagine a world without drones, war zones, or corporate prisons. But my mind is full of visions so breathtakingly beautiful. My God, I wish you could see them too. I may never be normal, but what is normal in a world of infinite variety? And in the quiet backwaters of my mind, I know I am not damaged,
just different.
And isn't being different the one thing we all have in common?
It sure is, poet guy.
It sure is, Kevin.
What's the poet guy's name again?
If the Poet.
If the Poet.
I think his name is actually like straight up If the Poet. Like that is his actual name.
I bet he has other poems like we could like check out.
He probably does. Like that would not surprise me at all. So, okay. Welcome, motherfuckers, to another edition of ADHD, Making a Motherfucking Radio. I'm your host, Video Vamp. His name is...
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. That's his name.
I'm Kevin.
Yeah, he's Kevin.
Or Kevinito.
Or Kevinito? That's a new one.
Kevinito 420.
Uh-huh.
On Instagram and Twitch and
yeah.
YouTubes.
And YouTubes, yes. We can't forget the YouTubes.
And PSN.
and PSN. Okay.
You could check me out on there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Or
That's
you
good.
could like tweet me as SNL Kevin. That would be amazing. Like I haven't seen a tweet in months,
You haven't seen a tweet in months?
except for the ones the president does.
That's terrible.
So sad. Hashtag.
Hashtag so sad. Too bad. What a bing bang. We also this was not a small thing to do. We finally have access to Skype, and we actually have Skype, so you can Skype in, but you can also video chat us.
That is so dope.
Yeah.
What is our Skype number?
It's it's on the lower thirds. It's 984-664-2723.
Nice.
But like you could do, for example, Echo. Let me just do this because I didn't actually have a chance to check it with the whole thing running. It's funny. We've been doing this show for how long? Like I should know to do this beforehand.
Hello, welcome to Skype call testing service. After the beep, please record a message. Afterwards, your message will be played back to you.
Hi, baby, you're such a sexy baby. Hi, baby, you're so hot. Hi, baby. 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 Baby, you're such a sexy baby. Hi, baby, you're so hot. Hi, baby. Baby. Yeah.
If you are able to hear your own voice, then you have configured Skype correctly. If you hear this message, but not your own voice, then something is wrong with your audio recording settings. Please check your microphone and microphone settings or visit skype.com for more help. Thank you for using the Skype call testing service. Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, you cunt. How do you like them apples, huh? Kevin?
Yeah. I'm sharing our Skype number, so maybe someone will Skype us.
Okay. Well, I mean, all right. That's fine. But like, I don't know. Last time, who was it? Was it your son that called?
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't really have anything to say though.
But he doesn't follow my Facebook, so this will be.
Oh, okay.
Adults.
So this will be like mostly adult people.
Yeah.
This will be partially mostly adult people.
I should hope so.
I should hope so. I mean,
984-664-2723.
That's right.
Is the phone number.
Is the phone number. I'm still trying to get the aux send right because we're too low on the input. Where the migga motherfuck is that? That should be aux mono out. That would explain it. Mono out. Read a story, Kevin. I gotta fix something.
On April 22nd, Bowling Green, Kentucky Mayor Bruce Wilkerson.
Uh-huh.
Freaks me out when you say after my fucking first sentence. Okay, so anyway, Kentucky Mayor Bruce Wilkerson has hard at work at the house he has been renovating when he smelled cigarette smoke and heard a ruckus outside and went to investigate.
Mm-hmm.
The former police officer found blood on the cellar door and a bag containing women's clothing inside. But after determining there were no reports of missing women in the area, he told the Bowling Green Daily News he went back to his work. Later, the electricity suddenly went out, so he returned to the cellar, this time to find a young woman. She said, "I'm hiding from someone," Wilkerson told police, and then she ran away. Police haven't identified her, but Wilkerson wanted to set the record straight before a story would come out that I had a lady lock up in my cellar because it didn't.
Because it didn't.
I swear I don't know how she got there. She crazy.
She crazy.
She showed up one time.
That bitch cray.
Not sure, she showed up and shit.
Yeah, she showed up. I don't know what happened.
I don't even know.
I don't know.
This next story says Zoom fatigue.
All right.
A video conference meeting of the Vallejo, California Planning Commission got a little weird on April 20th when Commissioner Chris Platzer announced, "I'd like to introduce my cat."
Oh, God.
This was seen throwing the cat off screen.
Okay.
Ooh, God. Later, Platzer seen drinking a beer after the meeting ended. City staff could still hear him making derogatory remarks about the commission, the Vallejo Times-Herald reported. An April 25 email to the newspaper, Platzer apologized for his actions and said he has resigned from the commission. We're all living under uncertain terms, and I certainly, like many of you, am adjusting to the new normalcy, he wrote. Mayor Bob Sampian said he was bothered by Platzer's whole demeanor during the entire meeting.
Uh-huh.
The commission had scheduled a vote to remove Platzer on April 28th. Now, all of a sudden, I sound like I'm in a fucking tunnel. It sounded great before. Oh, hey, that's better. Much better.
I fixed it.
Much better.
Yeah, I had to do a little bit of trickery.
Watch out what you do on Zoom, you know?
Well, no shit.
Don't throw a cat while people are watching it.
Please don't throw cats. That's not okay.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that is certifiably horrible. Now I have
Throwing
one more.
the cat off screen.
I have one more thing to fix, so you might as well do a story. If you notice,
throwing the cat.
in the three block, I'm not in that feed. I gotta fix that.
He's throwing the cat. Eliza Ruth Watson, 37, raises chickens in Gary, Maine, so she's used to seeing foxes nosing around, but she worked hard in her garden on April 23rd. The fox she spotted didn't run when she tried to scare it off by hollering and waving her arms. Instead, the animal lunged toward her, ready to attack.
Ready to attack.
Thinking back on it now, the fox was a mangy, stanky fox.
Fucking man, stanky foxes are the worst, let me tell you.
Watson told the Sun Journal. She responded by kicking it, but it kept coming back, and I kept kicking it.
I mean, sure.
Finally, Watson grabbed the fox around the neck as it fought back, and she shoved it into a large pot used for scalding chickens, sealed the lid, and called 911 and her husband.
Oh, right. In that order, I hope.
At the hospital, she received 5 rabies vaccine injections. People kept asking, "Are you the one who wrestled the fox?"
Why, yes, sir, I am.
It's certainly not how I expected to spend my day. Yeah.
Yeah, you think? Yeah, no way. Incredible.
I think Disney should make a remake called The Mangy Stinky Fox and the Hound.
The mangy, stanky fox and the hound.
Don't you?
Yeah, extra stanky.
When you're the best of friends.
Ugh. That's horrible.
And you try to bite your cousin.
And it doesn't work.
You're not even aware you need 5 rabies vaccine injections. You're the best of friends.
You're the best.
Now they have a boiled fox out there in their chicken pen.
Like you do, right?
Hey, you know.
I mean,
Get away from my chicken.
Why not? It happens. It happens. So, like, you know, might as well go with the flow.
Those are my goddamn chickens.
Oh, my goddamn chickens. God damn it.
Walking, walk, walk.
Chickens are like, fuck it. Yeah, where is goddamn chickens?
Fox is like, if an egg could fit in there, why can't I?
Oh, so sad.
Ooh, my little walk, 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 walk.
Walk, 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 walk. Wow.
Fox just wanted some chicken, man.
I mean, I can't blame the guy.
Ooh, is that Kentucky Fried?
Oh, man, that's delicious.
Oh, nothing better than like straight from the source.
Oh, one piece of chicken. Two pieces of chicken.
Fuck out of here, lady. I'm just trying to get my chicken on.
I'm just trying to get my goddamn chicken on.
Poor Fox.
Poor Fox.
I don't know. I think some people would be like, poor lady. I'm like, poor Fox.
Yeah, poor Fox. Fuck the
but
lady.
then if the fox then killed like 5 chickens, I'd be like, whoa.
Yeah.
You know, poor chickens. But let the chickens free.
Yeah, let him free, goddammit.
ABC News reporter Will Reeve made an internet meme come to life on April 28th when he appeared on the Good Morning America show to report on pharmacies using drones to deliver prescriptions. Looking dapper in a sport coat and open-collared shirt, Reeve no doubt thought that his home setup would camouflage the fact that he wasn't wearing pants.
Ooh, rookie mistake there.
Twitter had a field day, and Reeve himself tweeted back, "I have arrived
I've
in the
arrived.
most hilariously mortifying way possible."
Well done, sir. Well done.
Looks like he isn't wearing pants, honey.
I don't know. I think he might be wearing pants.
Good morning, America.
That's right.
Is that a bulge in your boxers?
Maybe.
It might be.
I mean, maybe. Like, nobody could ever be sure.
It might be two bulges.
It might be two bulges. That's right.
Get the double Will Reeve.
Oh, gross. It's gross.
Apple's online-only WWDC 2020 starts June 22nd.
Yep, like they always do.
That's nice.
Yeah. It's possible. I have heard rumblings of possibly a new HomePod.
Blizzard posts 1.79 billion in revenues as pandemic creates gaming surge.
There you go. So if you want to frag some noobs, like
Warcrack.
right, this is the time. This is like the greatest time of newbie fragging of all time. We really should get back into after hours gaming. That was fun.
Yeah.
I see no reason not to.
Forza Street, Microsoft's game, is now out for iOS and Android. That'll give you something to do.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing.
Not all you got?
No.
I was about to say, man, we just started.
A new throat wearable could offer early warnings for COVID-19 patients.
Oh, no.
Have you seen this?
This is not going to end well.
It's this little thing, and you stick it to your throat, right?
Okay.
I'm bringing up the story here. From
Yeah.
TechCrunch, Daryl Etherington really needs something to do. Okay, so NWU researchers develop a throat-worn wearable that could offer early warning signs for COVID-19. The ongoing COVID-19 pandemic is resulting in big shifts across the industry, but the development of more long-term solutions that address a future in which what we need to do is mitigate the impact of the new coronavirus seems like a worthwhile place to invest time and effort. Projects like the one from Northwestern University researchers working on with the Shirley Ryan Ability Lab in Chicago resulted in a wearable to potentially provide early warnings to COVID-19 patients are a prime example of that kind of work. The wearable is designed to be worn on the throat.
Okay.
And it's already in use by around 25 individuals who are providing early data about its effectiveness via at-home and in-clinic monitoring.
Right. Who have been lied to be told this is absolutely going to cure COVID.
The hardware involved monitors coughs and respiratory activity and then feeds it to a set of algorithms developed by a research team that can identify what might be early symptoms of COVID-19 and potential signs that the infection is progressing in a dangerous way that could require more advanced care. Or you could just be smoking a lot of weed.
Right.
And cough a lot, and the thing will probably just go off.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's more along the lines of the latter.
The gadget is designed to be worn around the clock.
Around the clock.
Put this on your weenus.
Put this on your weenus. It's like your wiener, only more penisy.
And it provides a continuous data stream.
Oh, no.
This has the advantage of providing insight as it becomes available instantly ahead, instead of relying on regular check-ins or waiting for when symptoms are clearly bad enough that someone needs additional help, at which point it's usually past the stage of early intervention. The wearable essentially looks like a thin bandage the size of a postage stamp, and it can monitor not only cough sounds and frequency, but also chest movements, heart rate, body temperature, and respiratory rate.
Right. What could possibly go wrong?
It's tuned specifically to what health experts have generally tagged as the most common early symptoms of COVID-19. Dun, dun, dun.
Da, 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 da.
This can be useful. Blah 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 blah. What are you gonna stick them to everybody?
Well, you could if you wanted to, right?
And you'd be like, "Whoa, we really thought you had it, Snoop Dogg."
Snoop Dogg, like, it turns out you were actually really just stoned. You were like really fucking stoned.
They need to put a picture of like Hello Kitty on it or something. Like it's a really boring looking bandage.
It's true. It is. Like, as bandages go, like, they could do so very much better.
It could say, like, Hannah Montana.
It could say Hannah Montana. It could say, oh, I don't know. Yesterday was May the 4th, so it could be like, I dream of Yoda.
Ooh.
Right? Like, ooh.
Check you for COVID-19, I must.
Check you for COVID-19, I must. Oh.
You cough a lot. Don't worry. Weed you smoke.
Very much coughing. I detect much coughing in this one. Ooh.
Very much weed you smoke.
High you must be. Wow. What else you got?
Google Podcasts will give podcasters more data about their listeners.
Yeah, of course.
Google Podcast now offers analytics to producers.
Okay.
That's nice.
Well,
thanks, Google.
Thanks, Google. They're like, we're like harvesting this data anyway, so
we've had like no help for 15 years, but thank you.
Yeah, we thought it was time to give back to the peoples.
Face masks, Prime exclusive deals, hand sanitizer, AirPods, UV phone sanitizer, Echo Show, and more. All for sale today on Amazon.
Is that really newsworthy?
I love how the masks are peppered in with the hand sanitizer, and then it says AirPods. Like, these are the things that people want right now, right?
Well, this is what happens when, like, your setup is, like, your front page is actually designed by an AI algorithm. Like, people think, well, what could possibly go wrong? Well, the answer is this. Like, straight up this. What else you got?
Amazon's free-to-play hero shooter Crucible arrives May 20th. That's nice.
Okay, I don't know anything about that. Like, zero. Of course, that's usually the truth, because I don't ever know anything about any of it.
Why 5G will give iPhone 12 an advantage over every other Android phone.
Okay. So what's the answer?
Because it's got 5G.
Oh, because it's way better than 4G.
Yeah.
I see.
5 jizzle.
5 jizzle.
Oh, shizzle.
We here at 5 jizzle for jizzle.
I mean, because I have to sit around waiting for 4G all the time.
I mean, man, let me tell you, like, my 4G fucking sucks dick.
Every time I push the button, shit just loads.
Yeah, let me... Does it, like...
I'm not even on like Verizon's main network now. Now I'm on Xfinity's network, who just jacks into Verizon's network. It's still fast as shit.
I'm honestly asking, is there anybody out there who thinks my VoLTE, my voice over long-term evolution with carrier aggregation, which is what the current standard is there anybody on Earth who thinks this is definitely not fast enough? Oh, nobody? Imagine that. Incredible.
Set fire to those 5G towers.
Oh, I don't even want to get into that.
They brought the virus. Twitter on fire as 9-year-old kid gets banned from Fortnite. Okay, I gotta read this.
But like, do you? Like, do you really? You really shouldn't.
Banned from Fortnite.
Yep. Who cares? Wait, if you're 5 years old, you shouldn't be playing Fortnite to begin with. That's not me. That's the, protect against child porn.
But Twitter's on fire.
Well, okay, good. Let it burn.
According to Shurahada Biswas.
Shurahada Biswas, huh?
That does not sound like a real name.
I wonder what Walla Walla Bing Bang has to say.
Fortnite is one of the most popular battle royale games. Due to the massive popularity controversy surrounding Fortnite from time to time, the latest one is a Brazilian kid being handed a 4-year ban by Epic Games.
So what?
A considerable portion of the Fortnite community includes young fans who haven't entered their teenage years yet.
So
Therefore,
your
Epic has
point is
implemented rules that prevent kids below the age of 13 from participating in competitive tournaments or game modes that include a prize pool.
That's exactly. That's my point.
Xenon, a 9-year-old Brazilian Fortnite player, has been banned from the Battle Royale for 1,460 days.
Wow.
That means he's prohibited for a total of 4 years until he turns 13. It's safe to say Brazil isn't a standout region for Fortnite's competitive scene, but this kid has a name for himself by playing Fortnite. Xenon has more than 130,000 followers on Twitch.
Nobody cares. He's not allowed to do it.
Well, you're not 13, kid.
Look, kid, these laws were not passed to protect the world against you. Also, nobody cares. Like, the plight of a 5-year-old? Aw, go have num-nums and a nap. Nobody fucking cares.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Get a bunch of, like, 6.5-year-olds? Or wait, how old is this kid again?
9.
Okay. You gonna get a bunch of 9-year-olds to rally up against you? Or for you? Like, that. None of this makes any sense to me. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Fuck off. In my humble and respectful opinion.
Epic adds PS5 and Xbox X Series support to Unreal Engine. Oh, what a fucking shock.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wow, really? Gonna have Unreal?
Okay. Well, the Unreal Engine is a real thing, like, is a big thing, right?
Right.
Because it allows for a lot of rendering. Like, a lot of stuff is done in the Unreal Engine that doesn't actually have anything at all to do with gaming, or the game Unreal, for that matter, right?
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, I see it as not a bad thing. It's not terrible. Like, can we file this around, like, or under it's about fucking time? Because I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's about fucking time.
Fucking time.
Yeah. Oh, God. 8K, really?
No, TCL's 8 Series TV has a 4K QLED display and is on sale at Best Buy today for half off the 65-inch.
Yeah, but it's
at $1,000.
It's TCL. Like,
I have the TCL 6. It's fantastic.
TCL is no name. Like, that's completely generic. You happy with it?
They're actually top 5 in TV makers in the world now.
Oh, well, pardon me, Kevin. I didn't mean to insult you.
They're definitely not no name anymore.
Okay. I mean, they make a lot of them. Are they well-known things? Like,
Yeah, this is a good deal.
Oh, okay.
It has Dolby Vision, Dolby Atmos, quantum dots, mini LED backlight. Pretty fucking cool.
Ooh, quantum dots.
Best 4K TV under $1,000. Yeah, I would say so too.
Quantum dots get me so excited.
Those dots.
Oh, man.
They're quantum.
Let me just tell you about them dots. That's so sexy.
Billy Mitchell files lawsuit over Donkey Kong record. Oh, God, I gotta see this.
Wait, who the fuck is Billy Mitchell?
Okay, you don't know who Billy Mitchell is?
No, I don't know who Billy Mitchell is.
He's been like the Donkey Kong champion.
Okay.
For years, since like 1983.
I can't see you if you're looking at me. No, you're see, he keeps trying to look. There are no screens. I wish there was a wide shot of the studio so people could see this.
I can see you on the monitor, though.
You could see me on the monitor, so look at me on the monitor.
Okay, so Billy Mitchell is the original Donkey Kong champion, and they said he scored like 1 million points or some shit at Donkey Kong, right?
Okay.
Now, people have then challenged him on this.
Okay.
And they don't think that he actually scored 1 million points on Donkey Kong.
Okay.
And it's a big controversy because there's a whole community that still wants to get these high scores.
Okay.
Okay, well, then there was a whole documentary called A Fistful of Quarters.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah,
okay,
I remember that. Okay.
And there was a guy in his garage trying to beat Donkey Kong's score that was Billy Mitchell's score.
Yes, I remember that.
And he fucking did it.
Okay.
He beat him. And he got him on total video. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. We fucking know that he beat him.
Yeah,
right?
And it was on an original arcade game with no mods. Like, it was completely legit.
You may remember the great Donkey Kong controversy of 2018, which strips divisive gaming arcade gamer Billy Mitchell of a years-long reign as Donkey King.
donkey. Okay, that's just wrong.
Of Guinness Book of World Records of his name from the leaderboards. Now, as ARS Technica first reported, Mitchell has filed a defamation suit against the gaming organization Twin Galaxies, which gave him all of his shit to begin with.
Right.
Okay, Mitchell has filed a defamation suit against Twin Galaxies,
Of course he has, because
the highest scorekeeper in the land, which ruled his record scores to be illegitimate, citing a litany of positive media write-ups declaring him to be one of the all-time best arcade gamers.
okay.
The complaint argues that the rejected score was part of the conspiracy of malice in an attempt to get internet clicks, and that Twin Galaxies had called him a cheater.
Conspiracy of malice. I think that's taking it a little bit too far, don't you?
Footage of his over 1 million point scores, the subject of the 2007 documentary The King of Kong Fistful of Quarters, which I was just talking about,
Okay.
fueled the public blow up in 2017 when a user on the Twin Galaxies forum noticed that the graphics display of the video of Mitchell's gameplay appeared to have been produced on MAME emulation software,
Produced on emulation software.
which could theoretically be manipulated to speed the game up rather than the original arcade hardware.
Okay.
As one investigator has pointed out, the arcade version tellingly generates images in strips, according to a declaration by Twin Galaxy CEO Jason Hall. The
Mhm.
original dispute claims thread had nearly 2.4 million views,
Mhm.
with 107 unique contributors and 3,770 entries, ending with a public vote of 198 to 13 in support against Mitchell.
Who the fuck were these 13 motherfuckers? That's what I want to know.
Like Mitchell's dudes that he
You're
gives
right,
hand
like
jobs to.
like Mitchell's friends.
Yeah, hand jobbies.
Right, exactly. People who, like, he sold his soul to at some point in the game.
Twin Galaxies then launched what Hall describes as an over 2-month, multi-$1,000 investigation involving the procurement of
Multi-$1,000.
Mitchell's recording hardware, high-speed video camera, several VCRs, and live-stream public demonstration.
Okay.
Twin Galaxies believes that this was the most professionally documented and thoroughly investigated video game score of all time.
I mean, no fucking doubt. Like, no question. In fact, if anyone was even remotely wondering, like, no shit. Can we go with no shit there?
We could not replicate the images and artifacts, and we tried to.
Right, we tried to.
Team Billy enlisted engineer Carlos Pinheiro to perform analysis of the direct output video recording device that Mitchell used.
Okay.
Twin Galaxies noted that Pinheiro's test support ported their findings.
Mhm.
Oh, so he brought in the dude to check out his video, and that dude's like, it's fake too, bro.
Yeah, it is beyond fake. The frame by frame confirms it.
In the end, the organization ruled that Mitchell would no longer hold the record as the first player to hit 1 million points in Donkey Kong, and expunged him from their competitive leaderboards,
Ooh,
including
bird.
his flawless Pac-Man performance and high score,
Wait,
which
so
Guinness wiped away too.
wait, so that was punitive, right?
Right.
Okay, so they're downright saying this is like
They just banned him from the whole shit.
right. So he can't compete for anything ever, and even the things that he legitimately won, he now lost.
The 2018 statement reflected with malaise, anyone looking into their own past with honesty and desire will improve. Desire to improve will likely find things potentially messy and uncomfortable.
Right.
With this ruling, it concluded Twin Galaxies can no longer recognize Billy Mitchell as the first million-point Donkey Kong record holder.
Oh, terrible.
The full statement quoted in Mitchell's complaint never actually uses the word cheater, quote unquote, but
Right.
instead formally asserts that Mitchell's use of a system other than the original unmodified Donkey Kong arcade PCB
Mhm.
did not follow the competitive rules. The
I mean,
statement is
it didn't.
libelous in
It's
its
like
face,
It
says
didn't.
Mitchell. It asserts that Mitchell does not achieve his record scores legitimately, i.e. through the competitive rules applicable to all players. Instead, it asserts Mitchell achieved his scores only by impermissibly and secretly shortcutting those rules.
Yes.
That is, Mitchell achieved the scores by cheating, as Webster's dictionary defines cheating as to violate rules dishonestly. Mitchell's
Yes.
team claims that the records were witnessed by hundreds of people, and that 25 of them have signed affidavits to attest to this. The complaint alleges that Hall declined testimony from key eyewitnesses during the investigation, including a senior engineer at Nintendo who allegedly certified the board in his second highest scoring Donkey Kong game.
Right.
The complaint also quotes Twin Galaxies founder Walter Day, who claimed that Hall's biased and negative nature toward Billy Mitchell was very concerning.
Oh.
In his declaration, Hall said that throughout the public dispute thread, Mitchell did not directly respond to requests for evidence.
Oh, how
in a phone
dare
call
he.
with Gizmodo, Twin Galaxies attorney David Tasharudian argued that Twin Galaxies was exercising its right to free speech by providing a public forum for debate, and that Mitchell is a public figure. Moreover, Tasharudian added that a ruling in Mitchell's favor would do a public disservice.
I don't know about that.
If anyone who has had a score found to be invalid can go to courts and sue, you're not going to have Twin Galaxies anymore.
You're
because
gonna
it's going
kill
to be
it, guys. You're gonna break it for
defended
everybody.
countless lawsuits. Mitchell has threatened to sue the Guinness Book of World Records as well.
Oh, this is gonna go very well, Mitchell.
If Guinness publishes a world record for a video game arena and some other arena, and you have a person being able to challenge that record for Guinness's decision to wipe out their record at court, Guinness isn't going to want to take that risk.
Yeah, you think? Like, is this surprising to anybody? Because it's not a surprise to me. It shouldn't be a surprise to anybody else. Good Lord, come on, people.
Fucking Billy fucking Mitchell.
Fucking Billy fucking Mitchell.
Cheaterific.
Yeah, seriously. Fucking, you cheat. Like, that's how it works. You are cheating, Billy Mitchell.
Okay, so if you weren't cheating,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Let's go with that for a moment.
When he got banned, 2 years ago
Yes.
from the Twin Galaxies, okay, if you weren't cheating,
Yes.
show an original Donkey Kong machine.
Yes.
Show it the PCB board of the said Donkey Kong machine. Put
Right.
machine back together.
Show it unmodified.
Get
Right.
the score
Yeah.
for everyone to see. Do
Right.
it live on your fucking Facebook if you can back it up. Do it
Yeah.
again.
Yes.
But the thing is, he never did it in the fucking first place, so he can't fucking do it.
So that's basically the long and the short of it. Like, that's the issue.
He can't prove it because he didn't fucking do it.
Right. If you can't do it, it's very hard to prove. Yeah. I'm with you. I'm fucking with you.
Rent out a fucking ballroom, put that fucking Donkey Kong machine in there, have a dude from Nintendo walk in and be like, yep, that's an original machine. Then sit there and get your 1,000,000-point score. And you know what? We'll all fucking shut up.
Yeah. I agree.
Even if you get anywhere near 1,000,000 points, we'll be like, okay, okay, Billy.
Yeah.
You know, like if you got 900,000, like that's still a fucking very respectable score. And people be like, okay, he can obviously do this.
Well, yeah, no shit.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But without doing it live or for people or on video or any kind of verification, and the only verification that he's got is obviously from a MAME machine.
Right.
You've got nowhere to stand here, buddy. Like there's not.
Come on.
And like a MAME score is still respectable, and then they have a different column for that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, well, they scored this on MAME.
Right.
And there's a completely different column. Fucking Billy.
Wow,
fucking
you
Mitchell.
are Kevin is very passionate about this particular
Fuck
issue.
Billy Mitchell.
Yeah. Kevin's about to start a fuck Billy Mitchell fund.
Hashtag.
Yes, where Billy Mitchell gets it up the keister.
Well, this guy likes to walk around with like his the American flag on his tie on and act like he's fucking Mr. America and he's the best video game player ever and blah blah blah. No, you're not.
Right. He's the kind of guy, like, if this guy had won some sort of wrestling belt, he'd be the motherfucker to walk around with the belt on his shoulder. Like, everywhere.
I won this in 1974.
Right. And it's like, really? What have you done since then? Well, I've walked around and, like, shown people the belt.
Exactly.
Really? Really, that's pretty great. I'm pretty happy for you there. Good job, Billy Mitchell.
Instead of this big fucking lawsuit, instead of getting mad at everybody,
Yeah.
get the fucking machine and do it in front of a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
And we'll fucking believe you. And
Right.
you know what? People would pay to watch you.
Well, yes.
I mean, if you got
Absolutely.
any sort of respectable score, people would be enjoying themselves.
Right.
ridiculous.
But he won't do that.
I mean, if you wanted to prove your innocence, that's the way to do it.
No, I mean, straight up, I agree.
Or do your perfect Pac-Man score for people, or do them both.
I didn't. Is
You
there
know,
such a
like-
thing as a perfect Pac-Man score?
Of the original Pac-Man, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It'll break after a while.
Well, so a perfect Pac-Man score basically means
You scored too many points and the computer can't follow you anymore.
so basically the board runs out of memory.
Yeah, I think it just stops at a certain point with the original Pac-Man.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you were to take it and put it on an emulator, does that mean it's fake? Like, this is worth talking about. Like,
Well, you could be on that column that's for MAME. And you could do it. Sure. But you're on the MAME column. You're not on the original board column. There's a difference between the two. Because obviously you can manipulate MAME.
okay, but like, you understand my point here. It's not like all MAME is manipulated.
No.
Okay,
And
well
you
then
can
there's
film
no
from
shame
start
in
to
that.
finish doing the MAME.
There's no shame in that. That's my
and
point.
And he should say that he did MAME.
Because he did.
And then he could be on that column.
Right.
But no, he's still insisting that it was real. And you know what? People didn't watch him do this whole thing. They just watched the big score, and they know it's the fucking MAME loading screen. So, like...
I mean, I wouldn't, but...
You know they started him at something like 950,000, and then he was just like, okay, let the people in.
Oh, that's how it works? Is that how people cheat? Like, they basically start with a saved game
That's
state?
what I'm guessing, yeah.
Okay. I mean, I thought all records had to be witnessed.
See,
Am I
that's the
wrong
deal.
about
and
that?
then they said that people did witness it and blah, 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 blah.
Oh, what a bunch of shit.
Get some of these fucking bloggers that care about this over to your place. Get Linus Tech Tips to fucking film you.
Oh, Linus would do it.
Getting the fucking score, and then we'll all be fine with it.
Right.
Or anywhere close to the score. You know, if he gets 800,000 points, that's a lot of fucking points in Donkey Kong. And then I can more believe that you did make it to 1 million once or twice. You know what I mean?
I don't know jack shit about any of this.
But you have to sit there and play Donkey Kong for like 24 hours straight or some shit to even get close to that record.
Really?
And not die and rack up a whole bunch of men so you can like take a nap and eat and just take a shit. And like it's this whole deal. Like it's a big day long thing to try to get the 1 million point score at Donkey Kong.
See, I had no idea.
Oh yeah, it's this big deal. And then like, like because the guy that did it in the documentary, it took him years to like figure the shit out.
Okay.
But he did it, and he deserves credit for getting a 1 million point score, whereas Billy Mitchell certainly does not.
I mean, you clearly were paying more attention to this than I was. I watched that documentary. I could swear we watched it together. Maybe we didn't, but I'm pretty sure we did. And like, I don't know. It's just, yeah. You definitely paid much closer attention to this than I did.
Trump does not wear coronavirus mask at Honeywell factory that makes masks.
No shit. Well, of course not.
Good job, Trump.
Well, he never wears masks.
I'm not wearing that.
I mean, that is the one
That'll
thing.
mess up my spray tan.
He has every right to not wear a mask. I think it's stupid, but again, Trump is all like, of all the things about Trump, we might as well get into this. Trump is without question, like, I'm not even going to entertain the fact that he's not a liar. He is. Most politicians are to some degree, but he does kind of take the cake in that regard. What matters to me is that, like, Jason Klingerman says, Vamp and Kevin, what's up?
Yo.
Yeah, what's up? What matters to me is that, like, there really shouldn't be any debate about whether or not he's brilliant at exactly one thing, and that is getting people's blood to boil. Like, he nails that. He is one of the most talented people in the whole world at shifting the conversation. Like, this is his superpower.
Mm-hmm.
The likes to which I've pretty much never seen anywhere else. Like he spent, I don't know, how many years was he on, what's it called? The You're Fired show. I don't even know what it's called. The show that he did that was reality TV.
Oh, The Apprentice.
Thank you. The Apprentice. I don't know how long he spent on there, but like at some point he figured out truly how to be captivating on television. And he is brilliant on television. Absolutely brilliant. The thing is, when he gets followed around all the time, the people who he can be edited, right?
Right.
When he's unedited. So basically,
like Mark Burnett was like, we're not going to show you the B-roll of this ever.
Well, sure. But like, that's not my point. Like what I'm after here is that what he does really, really well is he will, and if you listen to an uninterrupted recording of him, what you'll end up with is a sentence that can be cut to say anything. And I like the reality TV editors must have loved this because they could completely recut anything to say anything.
Right.
Right? You know, he'd be like, well, I'm not just saying, or I'm not saying, I'm just saying, if it was, then it would be, and if it isn't, and you can cut that, right, in a really specific way that makes it completely the opposite. So everybody, when you hear the unedited version, everybody hears a different thing. And the people who are actually listening to the words go, I have no idea what he just said. Like, no idea. I have no idea. So,
this is great.
What you got?
Boy 5 pulled over on his way to buy a Lamborghini after argument with parents.
Aw, poor kid.
A Utah Highway Patrol trooper got a pint-sized surprise when he pulled over a 5-year-old driver who was swerving so badly he thought the driver needed medical attention. Trooper Rick Morgan said the boy did not respond to his lights, but pulled over when he hit his siren.
Oh, boy.
On Interstate 15 in Ogden on Monday. He
Okay.
was going about 30 miles an hour at the time. I approached the vehicle. I was expecting to find somebody who needed an ambulance or paramedics.
Okay.
But when the window came down, Morgan said it was pretty clear that it was a very underage driver who was behind the wheel.
Not just a little, mind you.
The boy was sitting on the edge
extremely
of his
underage.
seat to reach the brake pedal.
Oh, boy.
When asked, Morgan said the boy told him he was going to his sister's house in California. The boy told another trooper that he wanted to buy a Lamborghini when he got there, and then he flashed open his wallet showing his cash to purchase his dream car, $3.
It's nice.
It's awesome.
Fucking gangster.
His parents were contacted and they came and took custody of their son in the vehicle. The 5-year-old had only made it 2 or 3 miles or about 5 minutes from his home before he was pulled over, according to CNN.
Aw.
The
And he
sibling was
such a
supposed to be
cute little-
watching him
Yeah.
when his parents were away. What the fuck, sibling? No one was hurt and no property was damaged, but charges could still be filed against the boy's parents. Yeah, you think?
Yeah, you think.
Ugh. That's just fucking crazy.
That is beyond crazy. I kind of love it. Kind of love it, motherfucker.
Did you want to set up a break?
I could do that, but you better have one more in the pipe because it's going to take
sure.
me a second.
Oh, sure. The National Weather Service issued a dust advisory on April 27th in eastern Washington after wind gusts of more than 40 miles an hour kicked up a wall of sediment.
Wall o' sediment.
We have reports of blowing dust near Dusty. Seriously, near the town of Dusty.
Dusty. Like, no. Like, Dusty's a town, and that's totally where we are.
On SR-26 and SR-127, the NWS tweeted. According to Fox News, the Washington State Patrol reported that SR-26 was fully blocked about 3 miles outside of Dusty after a car and semi-truck crashed. The highway remained closed for about 6 hours.
Wow.
There's dust and Dusty.
Dust and Dusty.
Where's that dust? It's in Dusty.
I mean, like, where else would it be? It's in Dusty.
I'm not sure.
I mean, surveys out, sir. Like, we don't actually have all the possibilities out there, but we're gonna go out on a limb and say, like, it's probably in Dusty.
Asian murder hornets.
Oh boy, I knew this was gonna come up somehow, somewhere, some way. I knew this was gonna come up, and like there was kind of no way around it.
Both a lethal threat and a tasty treat in Japan.
Oh no. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but okay.
Murder hornets.
They're delicious.
Highland High School's mascot is the hornet.
Uh-huh.
They should be the Highland murder hornets.
The
Murder hornet sounds like infinitely cooler
murder
than
hornets.
just like a regular hornet.
Oh, they are definitely better than like a regular hornet.
Long before insects found their way to American shores, some Japanese prized them for their numbing crunch and venomous buzz they add to liquor. Oh, wow. Asian giant hornets from Japan.
Japanese
There
hornets.
they are.
Gotta love the Japanese hornets, man.
Long before the Asian giant hornet began terrorizing the honeybees of Washington state, the ferocious insects posed a sometimes lethal threat to hikers and farmers in the mountains of rural Japan.
Oh, Dune's listening on Twitch. Hey, Dune, I got Skype working. So, like, after the break, we're gonna do, I'm not kidding, a quick break. You hear that, Kevin? Quick break. I want Dune to Skype in because I really want to, like, see if I actually got Skype audio and video to work. I figured out how to do a mix minus in the Adhd switcher and like actually have the hardware and the encoder to make it look what I believe to be respectable. I haven't tried it yet, so this will be an on-air test of why the fuck not.
In the central Chubu region, these insects, sometimes called murder hornets,
are
now known for more than their aggression and excruciating sting. They're seen as a pleasant snack and an invigorating ingredient in sports drinks.
Wow.
The giant hornet, along with other varieties of wasp, has traditionally been considered a delicacy in this rugged part of the country. The grubs are often preserved in jars, pan-fried, or steamed with rice to make a savory dish called hibo gohan.
Why am I not surprised?
The adults, which can be 2 inches long, are fried on skewers.
This is a
Stinger and
horrible
all.
idea. Like, can I just go out on a limb here and be like, this is a terrible idea? Because it is.
Until the carpaccio comes out light and crunchy.
Ugh.
They leave a warming, tingling sensation when eaten. The hornets can also give liquor an extra kick. Live specimens are drowned in sochu, a clear distilled beverage. In
Okay.
their death throes, the insects release their venom into the liquid, and it's stored until it turns a dark shade of amber. The real thrill, however, is not eating or drinking the giant hornet, but in the hunt.
Wait, so the venom is delicious?
Apparently. Setting out
I have
in the
so many
early morning
questions.
months, intrepid hunters track the insects to their huge nests, which can house as many as 1,000 hornets and their larvae.
Wow. I have so many questions.
The nests are rooted out by professional exterminators.
Okay.
Torao Suzuki, 75, said he removed 40 to 50 nests a year, getting stung as many as 30 times each season. It hurts, it swells, it turns red, but that's about it. I guess I'm immune.
Dude, this guy's a fucking ninja. Wow. Like,
Mr. Suzuki,
wow.
you're pretty badass.
you are a fucking champion.
He says he does not eat the bugs himself. Even when I tell people they're going to sting you, they even eat them. They say it makes them potent.
No, no, it makes them Darwin's. There's so much wrong with that.
Mr. Suzuki has also sold the nests, which are popular trophies around the region. Lacquered brown hives, sometimes cut open to expose the complex latticework, adorn vestibules and reception rooms in homes, schools, and public offices.
Okay.
Historians say the insects, which range throughout Asia, are found most commonly in Japan, were once valued along with other wasps as a cheap source of protein in the poverty-stricken rural areas. The cuisine is celebrated each November in Gifu Prefecture at the festival known as Kushihara Hibo Matsuri, where prizes are handed out for the largest nest.
I have so many questions right now.
Murder hornets.
They're delicious. Like, boy, we're just going to say they're delicious.
I love that warm feeling.
Warm feeling of murder hornet. All right, more of ADHD radio right after this. You could essentially die of, what's the name of the disease where... Oh, wrong one. You could basically, like, every man, woman, and child could contract cholera right now.
No, will still be enough toilet paper.
A disease that kills you by making you shit yourself to death. You die of dehydration. Every man, woman, and child could die of freaking cholera, and it wouldn't matter one lick. So, like, at this point, as far as I'm concerned, it's nuts. Like, the whole thing is nuts. It shouldn't even be considered to be a thing. It's all like off the wall, batshit crazy. And it just generally hurts my soul.
The Lobothon 2020 dance marathon has been canceled.
Oh, well, in that case, who cares?
I know y'all were waiting for that
What the fuck is the Lobothon anyway?
I don't know. It's a dance party.
It's a dance party, huh?
That's what it says.
Poor kids aren't going to have a chance to, I mean, is it a high school thing?
The Lobothon?
Yeah.
Sounds like it's a college thing.
Right. So, like, does this just mean that kids aren't going to have a moment to...
This comes from the Daily Lobo.
Oh, well...
Hopes were set high for the Lobothon in 2020, but with the coronavirus pandemic causing cancellations and closures all across campus, this year's dance marathon later has also been canceled.
Oh, man. Poor college kids.
With the recent confirmation of cases of COVID-19, estimated 100,000 people around the world have been affected. The World Health Organization declared a pandemic outbreak as of March 11th. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham banned events exceeding 100 persons on March 12th and declared a state of emergency. The University of New Mexico followed suit and canceled any event exceeding 50 persons. This has resulted in the cancellation of many events, including sporting games. Oh, yeah, I'm sick about those sporting games.
Oh, man, let me tell you.
Concerts, festivals, and movies. With heavy hearts and disappointment, the UNM administration and CDC and the UNM Children's Hospital will postpone the Lobothon, which was scheduled for March 28th. Reported by Lobothon Executive Board. The board is still unsure when the event will be moved to, but the main focus of the mission is to adjust for miracle children and the children that enter the UNM Children's Hospital.
No, the main event is for college kids to
I'm guessing they dance and people donate based on how long they dance for.
The point is for college kids to get twisted on drugs and then to fuck each other like rabbits.
Last year, the fundraising team broke their $100,000 goal and raised $103,000, with this year's goal set at $111,000.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, they're not going to get there this year.
Well, if they're not having the event, I think that's not too much of a reach. Of course they're not. Like, that's just kind of how it is.
UNM among the universities looking for a COVID-19 vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they all are.
Right. But again, I would be remiss if I didn't remind people, if we had a vaccine today, you wouldn't be getting it for a year. So any headline about this is really just people's subconscious need to feel like it's okay, we're hot on the trail of the bullshit. Like, it really is just somebody finding a new way to ask, it's okay, is there an end in sight? Just tell me how long I have to be panicking, and then at least I'll know. Because
at this point, everyone just desperately wants some moment, some iota of a sense that like there will be an end in sight. Like, that's what this whole thing is about. That's why all these news stories about, oh, well, we're looking for a vaccine. That's what it's all about. It only has to do with one thing, exactly one thing. People can't stay in a state of abject panic for an extended period of time. Like, our nervous systems are not designed to handle it. We can't handle it.
A Polish tattooist known only as Peter A.
Peter?
Has pleaded not guilty to causing blindness in model Alexandra Sadowska, 25, from Warklaw, Poland. Sadowska engaged the artist to dye her eyeballs black in 2016. Following the procedure, she had pain in her eyes, which the tattooist said could be treated with painkillers. But she lost sight first in her right eye, and then doctors told her there was nothing they could do to prevent the same fate for her left eye. There is clear evidence that the tattoo artist did not know how to perform such a delicate procedure, Sadowska's lawyers said.
Oh, this is not going to end well.
And yet he decided to perform it, which led us to this tragedy. As he awaits his trial, the tattooist continues to run his salon in Warsaw, where he sees many pierces ears. He mainly pierces ears. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Ask
he
a
mainly
piercing
pierces
guy to tattoo
ears?
your fucking eyeballs.
Oh, boy.
Jesus.
That is never good.
I hate to say it, but Poland.
That is never good. Oh, boy.
Now the White House is talking about giving UBI patients to everybody. Payments.
UBI payments?
Universal basic income payments to every man, woman, and child. Or I guess adults, at least. $1,000 payment. One-time deal.
For drawing breath?
I guess. For coronavirus stimulus.
I mean, interesting. I mean, that's not, like, that'll help nothing. I'm going to go out on a limb here and be like, yep, that probably doesn't matter one bit.
Matters a lot. A lot of people are lost their job waiting tables.
Oh, I get it. Now. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm saying that's going to help the economy. It is a drop in the fucking bucket.
Yeah, it's the least they can do.
Right. So, I mean, that just tells me people are going to, like, run through, I mean, they'll run through the money, and I'm not sure how long $1,000 will prevent anything. Right?
Right. It should help people through the next 2 weeks, and they're really shooting for
what's going to happen in 2 weeks?
Flatten the curve in 2 weeks. I know they're all really optimistic about this, but
well, yeah, because might as well front. If you have absolutely no backup plan, then the only thing you can do is hope that there is some modicum of good news at the end of the tunnel. That's all you can do. You can do nothing else.
Meanwhile, the entire media has basically anointed Joe Biden as our new president.
That's funny.
They're like, well, Joe, will he pick a woman? Who could he pick for VP? I wonder. What a fucking dumb story. CNN, get your shit together.
Yeah, nobody cares.
It's not over.
This just in, hot off the wire, nobody cares. I mean, remember that time that CNN spent the entire summer looking for wreckage of that plane that went down?
Uh-huh.
That is proof positive that if properly motivated, our media, like, insanity, our like, vociferous need for constant 24/7 news can actually spend 3 months covering one thing. I think they just don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I have often wondered why CNN chose to never let that go. Like, that particular thing never made sense to me because they really did spend 3 months looking for plane wreckage. I think they may have been testing something. They may have been like testing the audience. They're like, well, it's going to be slow. Nobody tunes into CNN during the summer months. So we're just going to do an A/B test, right?
I wonder if they were like, only older adults vote for Joe Biden, so like, let's get rid of all these older adults.
Oh no, it'd be stupid to think that that's politically motivated. It definitely isn't.
I don't think it's far-fetched to think that this is Kim Jong-un's Christmas present.
A special package?
Uh-huh.
You are vastly overestimating what that little man can do.
That's what my son said. He was like, "You think Sparky Elvis or Chunky Elvis?" He called him something.
He looks like Chunky Elvis, so yeah, that's fair.
Cheeseball McGee, I think, is what he was calling him.
Good God.
You think he's capable of this? Probably not. I don't know. Wouldn't put it past him. But I think that if he did do it, he would have taken credit for it, like right away. But whatever.
Well, exactly my point.
He did promise us a Christmas present.
Yes, he did.
Stock futures dipped in overnight trading on Tuesday as part of the markets remained highly volatile with the government response to the coronavirus fallout. Futures on the Dow Jones average fell about 350 points, indicating a 550-point loss at Wednesday's open. The S&P futures were also down about 40 points. The market rebounded Tuesday from their deepest rout of 1987 as investors grew hopeful that Trump's administration's massive fiscal stimulus plans will rescue the economy. The Dow is all over the fucking place right now. Like, they don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, I know. It's been marvelous to watch. It's been marvelous because I've shorted the fuck out of the market.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. It is hard to say what happens when a good bit of crazy meets a great bit of stupid. It's like the match made in hell. So, who knows?
So the Dow is back up another 1,000 points today. That's crazy shit.
That is absolutely
up and down, up and down, up
yeah.
and down.
That's fucking bonkers. That is fucking bonkers.
Let's look at it for the 1 month period or 3 months. How about that?
Okay.
If it'll display this graphic, I think the computer thinks the graphic is an ad.
That's kind of funny, actually.
It won't display the graphic, but I mean, just imagine a line and then it does this, and then it does that, and it does this.
It just goes zero splat.
Splat. Up and down and up and down. Just like a Baptist church, that Dow.
Zip, zap, zoop, splat.
Target cutting store hours, dedicating time for elderly and vulnerable shoppers.
They're cutting time?
No, they're dedicating time.
They're
to
dedicating time for elderly
well, then
shoppers.
what happens when people know the old people are going to be there? They'll just show up and steal their shit.
I don't think that's real. It's a funny idea, though.
Well, if it goes all Mad Max on this shit, I mean, come on. People are going to go crazy.
I'm just not terribly worried about Mad Max, like, just at this point. It may, like, we may get there, but I'm just not terribly worried about that particular part about it. I gotta make a quick network switch. Grab another story.
Apple says retail stores are closed until further notice. I'm sure you can still order online.
Oh, yeah.
The Big Brother contestants didn't know about the coronavirus pandemic, and they just found out on television.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
All right, motherfuckers, we are back. Back. And stuff. Yeah, that's right. Welcome to half hour number 2 of ADHD Radio. I am your host, Video Vamp. That's Kevin. That's me. That's Kevin. That's me. That's Kevin. That's me.
Wow, that's so fast with the switching.
Kevin, me. Kevin, me. Kevin, me.
It's
Kevin,
almost like
me,
MTV.
Me, Kevin. Ba 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 ba. Can your hardware do that? Didn't think so.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yay. All right. I don't know if Dune is gonna text or Skype in. Let's see. I just sent him a text, so we will see whether or not the Dune decides to grace us with his Dunely presence. Time shall tell. What else do you have in the meantime, Migga motherfucker?
A woman killed by alligator in South Carolina.
Okay. That's always fun.
Mm-hmm. Why should we all be wearing face masks? Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Some states are struggling to pay unemployment claims.
Ba, ba, ba. Nobody cares. People should care, but guess what? They don't.
I don't.
They don't. Not even a little bit. Because they don't care. Caring is what they don't do. That's right. There's no caring. Anyway. What else you got, motherfucker?
Daily coronavirus deaths could double by June 1st as lots of states seek to end their restrictions.
Okay. Getting there, getting there. We are getting there. Kevin's perusing the news. By the way, you can Skype or text in if you want, but we are live on a whole bunch of streams.
West Virginia Governor Jim Justice throws the F-bomb, later says that it was an audio glitch.
Oh, come on. Really? That's
I wouldn't
no.
say that. He said,
I'd never say such a thing. That would be unacceptable. Like, what?
oh, that was a glitch.
Oh, yeah, it was totally like a glitch. Like, I totally didn't mean to do that.
I said truck.
Yeah, I said, what the truck? Seriously? Like, buddy, you ain't fooling no one. Nobody is being fooled right now. That is completely absurd. Wow. Oh, well, Dune's not happy. Did we say something bad about Trump? Because I don't remember doing that.
Always.
Well, okay, but he said hate bash. I don't remember hate bashing.
North Carolina State Highway Patrol officers stopped Lance Gordon, 32, on April 24th
Okay.
for speeding in a car belonging to Angela Lee, 47, of Holly Springs,
Okay.
whom Gordon said was an acquaintance.
Okay.
WRAL reported authorities grew suspicious after Holly Springs police were unable to contact Lee to confirm the story. And in subsequent search of her house and car, investigators found Lee's body in the car's trunk. Gordon was charged with Lee's murder, along with attempting to steal a car. That's nice.
Yeah. Like, this shouldn't be news to anyone. Don't steal cars. Like, please don't. Be really nice if you didn't steal any cars. Like, that's all there is to it. Very simple.
Craziness.
Yeah, I don't really get that at all. What else you got, motherfucker?
In Logrono, Spain, an unidentified man pushed the envelope on Spain's stringent lockdown rules, which make an exception for pet owners who are allowed to go outside briefly with their pets, according to Grey News.
Mm-hmm.
The National Police tweeted a photo on April 24th of a man being arrested for sitting on a city bench holding his pet fish in a fishbowl.
What? I don't get it.
Seriously, I need to go outside, man. My fish needs a walk.
I need to.
I'm gonna take my fish for a walk.
No, seriously, guys, this is like really important.
Like he needs to be out here.
I totally need to walk my fish.
He's depressed. I mean, he's just in the bowl all the time.
Why doesn't anyone understand the plight of the common fish? Like, I don't get it.
Come on.
Come on,
Fish
guys.
need to go outside too. Come on.
Desperately need to get out. This fish is making me crazy.
I heard people were passing around dogs that aren't theirs.
What?
Yeah, like you just borrow somebody else's dog so you can go outside.
Oh, for God's sake. Really?
People will do anything to get out of this.
Oh,
They're like,
Lord.
oh God, I can't stay at my house.
God, just the humanity of it.
Brian Wood, owner of All American Gator Products in Dania Beach, Florida,
Okay.
is taking face masks to a whole new level by fashioning coverings made with the skin of Burmese pythons.
That sounds unfortunate.
Some people want to make a fashion statement even during this pandemic, so I want to give them options.
I don't get it, but
The snake
okay.
skin itself doesn't offer any added protection, but the mask would allow for a filter or lining to be inserted and removed.
But the lining is badass.
Wood hopes to add alligator and crocodile skin masks to his offerings, although alligator diamond of leathers would be more expensive.
Right. It's more expensive, but it's also more badass.
He said he will be buying animals from local hunters to meet the demand of the Burmese python masks.
Burmese python masks, huh?
If you're gonna wear a mask, you better be wearing a snake mask.
If you're gonna wear a mask, please wear a snake mask.
Ooh, is that a gator mask? Ooh.
Gator is
That's
exponentially
the
better.
diamond of leathers right there.
It's the diamond of animal skin.
Diamonds in the swamp.
And if you're gonna propose in a mask, make sure it's a Burmese python.
Shine bright like a diamond.
That's right. Burmese python. It
Alligator.
goes with everything. And the
Alligator
things that it
mask
doesn't
on.
go with, it kills.
Alligator mask on.
Wow.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright this holiday season with a Burmese python mask.
Police in Gwinnett County, Georgia, finally caught up with 35-year-old Speedy Gonzalez
Okay.
of Buford on April 25th. Gonzalez had been wanted in connection with the theft in January when multiple checks were reported stolen from a nail box in Swanee. The
Okay.
Associated Press reported. Gonzalez allegedly cashed the checks, used the money to buy more than $3,000 worth of merchandise at Home Depot, and then returned the goods for cash.
Wow.
He was charged with forgery, identity theft, and theft by deception.
Come on, guys. That is completely absurd. Oh, hey, Rocky. I haven't seen Rocky in a while.
Authorities were hoping to catch him leaving the Home Depot, but he was too fast.
Yeah.
Speedy Gonzalez. I mean,
Speedy Gonzalez.
I'm really fast.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm
I
fast.
know it doesn't look like it, but I'm really fast, bro.
Super fast, man.
Super fast.
I'm like super fast and stuff.
Hand sanitizer is still considered contraband in most prisons. That's nice.
Well, yeah. Because it's flammable.
And you can get really fucked up drinking it.
Well, it's denatured alcohol, though. Like, you realize how you can get fucked up. You can also die.
Yeah. Die.
It's denatured alcohol, which
Yeah.
means it turns into formaldehyde, like, in your body.
Dang.
Yeah, it's like not a small thing. It's not exactly formaldehyde, but it's pretty goddamn close. It breaks down into diethyl hydride, I think. And it's some nasty shit.
Florida sheriff appears half naked in racy photos with topless women. We gotta see this.
Oh, yeah.
All you had to say was topless.
You had me at topless. Maybe we can get kicked off of another streaming platform
For showing porn.
for showing pornography.
This is from the New York Post, just for the record.
A known peddler
Folks.
of pornography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Porno peddler.
Oh, yeah. Go read this. I need a Red Bull. Go ahead.
I'm waiting for the NYP to load here. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah. Do it.
Florida
it,
sheriff
do
appears
it.
half naked in racy photos with topless women.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is. Ooh, dude, he looks like Terry Crews. Doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does. Gregory Tony is his name. Body photos have emerged of a South Florida sheriff partying half naked alongside topless women wearing pasties. Images that resurfaced this week as the lawman is running for re-election. Broward County Sheriff Gregory Tony was appointed in January 2019, has accused his political opponent, former Sheriff Scott Israel, of leaking photos to keep him from winning the 2020 election.
How tragic.
The now sheriff, who was at the time a sergeant at the Coral Springs Police Department, was seen in images at 2 events organized by a promoter of erotic theme events, pool parties, strip-ins, swing club invasions,
That's
and
way too many words.
group vacations.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck is a swing club invasion?
I don't know. Maybe it's
like-
for swingers.
It's like you're doing the office party for Home Depot and you're like, oh, I wish there was like, swingers here.
Yeah.
And they invade?
I don't know. Yeah, if only there were swingers here. P.S.
Like
there are
Germany,
swingers
they
here.
invade?
Yes.
Yeah, they are all German strippers. They come to invade.
No one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
The snaps, which were taken August 2015 and August 2016, were reported by the political blog Red Broward.
Uh-huh.
In the photos, Tony was sporting tight-fitting swim shorts, sunglasses, and no shirt at the Bliss nightclub,
Oh, how...
which describes itself as the #1 party organization in the world for young, fit, attractive, bi-sexy women and couples.
Wow. That's, again, too many words.
The photos emerged amid new revelations that he killed a man in self-defense. He was a teenager, according to the report.
He
This-
was just a teenager, goddammit.
This is another attempt by Scott Israel to smear Sheriff Tony's name.
Oh, how dare they?
He tried to depict Sheriff Tony as nothing more than a black kid with a gun, but it backfired. I don't know why he's
I was about to say...
defended by Jesse Jackson, but he is.
Why Jesse Jackson, Kevin? Why?
Because Jesse Jackson looks like he would defend Terry Crews, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, probably. Why not?
This is just another attempt by Scott Israel to smear Sheriff Tony's name and reputation.
Reputation.
He tried to depict Sheriff Tony as nothing more than a black kid with a gun,
With a gun!
but it backfired.
It backfired.
Because most people see his struggle growing up among violence
His
as an
struggle is real.
inspirational story.
Amen.
What you can accomplish with hard work and determination,
Determination.
no matter where you start.
Or you end.
Now Israel is
Oh,
stooping to
we're
even
done.
lower and releasing pictures
I thought we were
that
done.
instead of just attacking the sheriff and his wife in an attempt to embarrass and slander her,
How dare he?
Broward County voters will see past these disgraceful political tactics.
Tactics.
They sure will. But Israel, who was relieved of his duties before Tony took office, denied that he was behind the leak of the photos, according to the report. The first time I even heard of these photos was when someone sent me a link to them on a blog. I know nothing about their origin.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Say no more.
I know nothing.
No idea.
But it doesn't, we don't actually have the photos. Well, that's disappointing, New York Post.
That is severely disappointing.
But we are happy we didn't get copyright flagged.
That's true. Yeah, that definitely is true. You know what? Leave it to Facebook and YouTube to like. We actually got a DMCA takedown once for bars and tone. For those who don't know what bars and tone are, see, I'm so tempted to just do it now. This is bars and tone. Like bars are just fucking the broadcast stripe things that broadcast companies use to like check color levels. And it's not even very good for that, but like it's basically a whole bunch of pure tones mixed together. So yeah, that is completely absurd. Kevin is
Just because he looks like Terry Crews and he's allowed to chill with strippers Doesn't mean you can't vote for the man. He's a good, God-fearing man.
But you should totally vote for strippers. Like, seriously.
Why not?
Yeah,
Maybe
why not?
Maybe he released the photos like, hey, ladies need to see me with these.
Yeah, that's right. I
with
told them
these
they'd be
strippers.
famous. And now they are.
And we'll pin it on the other guy.
Always pin it on the other guy.
That's such a Lando move.
I'm Lando Calrissian.
Hi, I'm Lando the Sheriff. Hey, is that Colt 45 you got there?
You want to be famous?
Nice.
Ruin a campaign? Do ya?
Nice choice. That is the best malt liquor I've ever seen. Look at you looking all cute in your alligator mask.
Yeah, I want a piece of that. Wow.
I'm going to pin it on the other guy.
I'm going to pin it not on me, motherfucker. Never. Wow.
Nobody knows the origin of these photos, but it was me at the Playboy Mansion.
In case you were wondering, it's definitely me. Wow.
Take a bunch of shit back to home, T-Paul.
That's right.
In Sydney, Australia, a suburb of Merrickville, a family has resorted to erecting a fence and warning to scare away mystery human pooer
Ooh, we have another rancid pooer.
who has allegedly been defecating in next to their garage, United Press International reported. We have installed this fence and a camera to hand over to police. We understand that COVID-19 is tough on everyone, but please fucking stop shitting on our garage.
No, how do you shit? Okay, how do you shit on a garage?
The message also includes directions to a nearby public toilet for your shitting.
For your shitting.
If you need to shit, please don't do it on my garage.
How do you shit? Like, are they shitting on top of the garage or are they in the garage?
Next to the garage.
Oh,
is what
okay,
it
next to the
says.
garage. Got it.
But they have now put up a warning sign. Hey, mystery human pooer, we have a camera.
You shouldn't have said that. Like-
It is, ha ha ha.
No, really, like, he totally shouldn't have mentioned that.
Right? Now he's not going to get him because the guy's going to be like, oh, camera, I'll just shit next to this other side.
Right. Like, totally. He's going to be like,
You know, like in The Simpsons where Homer finally gets rid of the trampoline and the kids come over and they sneak in. They're like, whoa.
right. You got to look the other way.
Trampoline's not
there you
here, dog. What are we going to do? Oh, let's just jump on his car.
What a great idea. Brilliant. Good Lord. What else you got, motherfucker?
Let's just shit on his car.
Yeah, that'd be so much easier.
3 roommates at Northwest Iowa's Community College in Sheldon, Iowa,
Uh-huh.
were charged on April 20th with assault in response to an event that took place March 13th, according to newwestiowa.com.
Yes, go on.
Lindsay Ann Cundiff, 20. Kaya.
Yeah.
Elaine
Kaya.
Kastner, 19. And Ellie Thompson, 20.
Mhm.
Allegedly removed dry skin from the bottom of one of their feet and added it to a 4th roommate's shredded cheese. And
Okay.
then they watched her eat it.
Okay.
No word on what else was in the dish.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun. I need the cops for this.
That's right. This must be a job.
Making me eat your foot cheese.
That's fucking horrible.
It's fucking gross. And yeah, yeah, call the cops.
Yeah, call the cops. Why
Fuck-
not?
Fuck them bitches.
Fuck them bitches.
I feel for the cheese eater.
I do. Like, we here at ADHD Radio are definitely of the belief that our hearts and minds go out to the cheese eater.
We're sorry that your cheese was ruined by stinky feet.
Very sorry. Wow. Words escape me. Well, they don't, but they like, if ever there was a time for them to escape me, that would like totally be the time.
What does a stinky fox say?
What do the landlord say? Quit shitting in my garage.
And the fox is like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bite your wife and shit in your garage and eat a chicken.
How do you like them apples? That
Motherfucking
chicken,
chicken day.
that chicken was delicious.
May the 4th be chicken day.
Chicken! Wow.
Chicken.
Yeah, that hurts. Wow.
5-year-old driving a car.
That was ridiculous. Completely ridiculous.
He's lucky nobody got hurt.
Yeah, no shit. No shit.
Now that kid is grounded forever.
And rightly so. Seriously.
And he can't play Fortnite competitively either.
Yeah,
Not gonna get that Lambo.
No Lambo, no Fortnite. Bought a $3 Lambo. That's, yeah. I don't
Now
even
I
know what
will
to say.
release these murder hornets in the sheriff's office.
Yeah. I love releasing murder hornets.
Murder hornets. Well, I take my fish out for a walk.
Fucking murder hornets. It's a terrible, crying shame that we live in a world full of murder hornets.
Murder hornets.
That's right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I totally hate murder hornets. Doesn't everyone? Like, everyone totally should.
Unless you think they're tasty.
I mean, they've got to be delicious. Like, let's face it. Like, there's no scenario where they're not.
They give you that warm, venomy feeling.
Yeah, nothing. Wow. Nothing gives you that murderous, venomy feeling like murder hornets.
Murder hornets.
Wow. Ugh, that fucking hurts. Oh, oi, oi, oi. All right, let's see what else we got here. Kevin's perusing the news. Oh, it's 6 p.m.
It's all Corona boner. Yeah, once again, you've wasted approximately 90 minutes of your time with ADHD Radio. My name is Kevin. That is Video Vamp.
Yes.
So his name is also Jason.
Yes.
We are here every Tuesday from 4 to 6 Mountain Standard Time.
Mountain Standard
If
Time.
you want to check it out live, you sure can on Twitch, YouTube,
Lots of
I
other
don't know.
places aside from like,
probably Tinder and Grindr.
no, I haven't figured out how to live stream there
You
yet.
could probably check us out with your Costco app
We should get on LinkedIn. Kevin, should we broadcast on LinkedIn?
on LinkedIn.
I think LinkedIn would, like, that would be a career-ending move for both of us.
Yeah, but it probably would.
Yeah, I'm gonna, like, shy away from broadcasting on LinkedIn. Just, out of fear for my life.
Lots of people still ain't got their stimulus. That sucks. You'll get it, bro.
Yeah, Kevin has already wasted his.
Pretty much.
Wow. All right, until next week, we're out of here. Hopefully this worked well. I've got to review the footage. Oh, and you might as well be telling people, Kevin, that you're like doing this you're doing this piece of awesome, right?
What now?
Well, you're doing this awesome thing where, like, everybody is everyone can watch the clips. Remember that thing you're doing?
Oh, yeah, the show that I'm doing on Mondays.
Well, the show on Mondays, you feel free to whore that out. What I was thinking about was the clips on Twitch. Like, you're actually you're finally clipping the show.
I have made 3 official clips. It takes a lot. It has to be funny, and and to me, it has to be around 3 minutes or less. You know what I mean?
I
So
mean-
like, I only did a couple, but it's not too hard to find funny stuff from this show. That's, you know what I mean? So like, you can check out the highlights on the Twitch.
Well, and I mean, I gave Kevin a very simple directive, right? Like, the directive was as follows. I need at least 1 clip. Like, if we're doing this show for between an hour and a half and 2 hours, there should at least be 1 or 2 minutes of funny. And I would be very upset if there weren't, like, at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I figured I gave Kevin exactly 1 responsibility. Like, all this, Kevin basically gets to, like, sit down and, like, do this show with, I don't even know how much money I've spent so far on all this hardware, but, like, it's not a small amount. And, like, so his 1 set of homework is, like, to do this 1 little thing. And, like, he started doing it, and I'm very pleased.
Yay.
Yay! All right. Until next week, we're
You can
outta
check
here.
out either of my virtual shows.
Oh, yeah,
on
pour that
Monday,
out.
Tuesday, or Thursday.
Yeah,
on
do
my
it.
Facebook, I'm Kevin Kennedy. Just follow me.
Yeah.
And I usually just share the link right there on the page.
Do you have one more piece of fun for the peoples?
They're saying that this isn't fun. Like, there's starting to be meat shortages,
Ooh. Yeah, I see that.
which is no good.
That is beyond no good. Like that is hella no good. Ooh, terrible. Yeah, let's zoom in on that. Ooh. Yeah, we're going to file that one under totally not good. Meat shortages hit Wendy's,
Yeah,
leaving burgers unavailable at some locations.
you might have to get a chicken sandwich.
Oh, that's fucking tragic.
Jesus.
Oh, terrible. Terrible. Oh, Rob. I haven't seen Rob King since high school. What's up, man? See, I love Facebook. It's so cool.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Anyway, all right. I think that'll do it for ADHD Radio. You could watch this live on Twitch, YouTube, pretty much everywhere you could ever possibly want to watch anything. And like, until next week, we're here. We're doing our thing.
Oh yeah.
We're straight chilling like you do, like a villain with some Dylan. Why the fuck not?
Meat shortage.
That's right. All right, until next time, we're out. Later, motherfuckers. Peace.
Yeah.